So yesterday I decided to do zercher rack pulls, but I set the safety pins at pin 11 instead of pin 10 like I typically do. And the difference is about 2 inches. I felt like I want to get to 700 pounds. So I did it in a way where I can progressively increase the range of motion. So I figured, why don't I just try it this way instead of keep practicing it at pin 10? Since the previous zercher workout, I did it at pin 8. It felt really hard this time. I don't even know if the lift counts, because I watched a video, and although I was able to move it up to a certain point, I also felt like I gave up too easily when I got to the top or close to the top. I couldn't tell if I had the complete lockout, so I'm going to let you guys decide, does this lift count at all? I did whatever it took at that moment. 2 tries. Took a big breath in, held my breath, shut the pelvic floor muscles as hard as I could, braced my abs, and tried to stand up as hard as I could. And I wouldn't take a breath out until I actually finished the lift. So the reason why I held my breath with Valsalva maneuver, contract all my muscles, you get more power out of it. And also it protects your lower back. So I would rather risk passing out than take a breath in the middle of the rep and increase my chance of injuring the lower back. And when you take a proper Valsalva maneuver and you brace your abs properly, you actually build your ab muscles better. So I would risk high blood pressure spikes during lifts. And I will also give a blood pressure check on a regular basis on my own time. So if I walk to a grocery store, I'll just do a random blood pressure check. When I go donate blood, I'll do a blood pressure check anyways. But if you really want to build strength, then you're willing to put health problems, or you're willing to take risk with blood pressure just to build the strength. Now, whether you want to take the risk is up to you. I'm willing to take the risk for myself, but at the same time, I also check my own health. I don't take steroids. I will admit I do eat unhealthy every night, and I would probably change that if my heart starts working harder on a regular basis. If I move more to an office job again, then I will not eat as much junk food. So how to reduce the effects of blood pressure spikes from doing Valsalva maneuver? You got to condition yourself to do it properly. You got to make sure your heart's already healthy to start off with. You can't just do it like once a month and expect it. It's got to be practiced so that your heart can tolerate it. You got to warm up properly, practice doing Valsalva maneuver properly so that the air goes into the belly and that you put the pressure into your belly and not the pressure all the way in your head. And when you take a breath in and hold it, you're not supposed to hold it for too long like I did. It's supposed to be a short duration hold. How long you hold it, it varies depending on the exercise, it depends on the person. Every person is different for what it takes to create a huge blood pressure spike or a chance to pass out. Or some people say you hold your breath in at the hardest part of the lifts, and then when you get to the easy parts, you can breathe out. Or for example, you do a deadlift, the hardest part is initiating from the ground. And then when you get past your knees, while you're still in motion, then that's the easy part, and you can breathe out. Some people actually do that. I would not skip cardio. You don't need to do cardio to burn fat, but I don't skip it because doing cardio is what makes your heart healthy as well. It's what gives you more oxygen. And if you do cardio using Tabata, or to the point you're out of breath, then it conditions you to handle extreme loads. It conditions you to catch your breath back faster. It teaches you to catch your breath back faster. It teaches your heart to increase the heart rate and decrease the heart rate back down quicker. Gives you better endurance than really heavy weight training lifts. It re-oxygenates your body better than weight training.